Right. So had dinner with these clients, right? And this is what's going on. There's this whole thing with like people don't believe in God, but then people believe in God. And there's this whole thing with like, do we just deconstruct all the churches? Or like no. And then there's this school saying something about museological ways of seeing things or something. And they brought up some churches, but then there's this whole thing with like HBCUs. You know, HBCUs, they're like historically black colleges and universities that usually are interrelated with like native culture and human processes because they've both been through like a lot in history and considering such. So then they have this thing with like specific churches, and it's like respect for the history, and then but then like other churches are like they want respect for their culture as well. And it's just like, so there's all these churches, like all these buildings of churches, but then people like, I don't know. I think it comes down to the leadership at the end of the day. That's what I say. No one's perfect, but then Jesus also told his disciples this thing. And then some people are like, well, Jesus died a long time ago. And then they don't believe. And it's like, I don't think it's meant for everyone to believe. It's just those that are in like responsibility of a church, I would think would believe and would also practice accordingly. But that's when like church scandals